So today, let me see. Today I'm going to be talking about. This will be the Cars. This will be their debut album. So the Cars were our American rock band who formed in Boston in 1976. That consists of Rick. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Ocasek on rhythm guitar, Ben Orr on bass guitar, Elliot Easton on lead guitar, Greg Hawkes on keyboards, and David Robinson on drums. Like I said, they formed in Boston in 1976. So the style of the music is pretty much like new wave rock, pop, power pop rock, synth rock. So today I'm going to be talking about the debut album of the Cars, which was released on June 6th of 1978. So I found this album here. It was a great album. They had like the whole album here, three big hits. I found on great album. I found it was a great album. So let me. So on this album here, Rick, I don't pronounce his last name. Ocasek is on vocals, rhythm guitar. Elliot Easton is on lead guitar, backing vocals. Benjamin Orr on vocals, bass. David Robinson on drums, percussion, synth drums, and backing vocals. Greg Hawkes on keyboards, percussion, saxophone, and backing vocals. So it starts off with the 3-minute and 44-second song, Good Times Roll. The 3-minute 44-second song, My Best Friend's Girl. And the 3-minute 44-second song, Just What I Needed. So these three songs became very popular songs. All three of them, actually, I should say, became singles off this album. Three great songs that, like I said, became big hits off this album. After that is In Touch with Your World, Don't Just Stop, You're All I've Got Tonight, Bye Bye Love, Moving in Stereo, and the very last song is All Mixed Up. There's the back of it. So I found this album here. Great debut album. Definitely, like, if you're into that kind of like music, because there's like new wave, so around that late 70s, 78, 79, I believe, is around the time when I believe that music started coming out in the late 70s. But yeah, I found it was a great album. Let me show you the inside. So yeah, I found it's a great, like I said, a great album. Not bad, for like I said, three big hits. I found there's three singles actually too. Yeah, three singles that came off of this album here. What a great album. Um, Definitely, like I said, if you're into that kind of new wave kind of style of rock, definitely, definitely worth checking out. Like I said, three big hits off this album. Definitely a great album. Let me show you. Did I show the back of this? But yeah, great band. That came out of, I believe, yes, they formed in Boston, Massachusetts, 1976. Which merged from the new wave scene in the late 70s. So that's around the time new wave. I think like 70, around the time I believe this album came out, 78. New wave was starting to, I believe, started around that time, 70. I'm gonna say 78, I believe. But yeah, altogether, I found there was this album here. Great album. A lot of, like I said, and plus this was a debut album, right? And they had like three big hit songs. Like I said, Good Times Roll, which became a big hit, as well as My Best Friend's Girl, another big hit, as well as Just What I Needed, another big hit of theirs. Three big hits in a row of this album here. But definitely a great album. If you're into that kind of new wave kind of rock and roll, it's definitely one to check out. Here's the back of it. So yeah, go through the songs again, then I'm going to finish it off. So it starts off with Good Times Roll, my Best Friend's Girl, Just What I Needed, I'm in Touch with Your World, Don't Just Stop, You're All I've Got Tonight, Bye Bye Love, Moving in Stereo, and the very last song is All Mixed Up. All together, like I found this album here, all together, great. I found it was a great album. Definitely worth checking out if you're into that kind of new wave kind of style of rock. Like I said, this had like that kind of power pop. It also had that kind of power pop as well as synth rock all together. So three different styles of rock on this album here. And that was kind of like the style back like late, like I said, around 76, 78. I believe it was around 78, if I'm not mistaken, is when new wave started. Something like that, around 78 maybe, around the late 70s, right, is when new wave started. It's like great album. Here's the back of it. So let me know what you're thinking. Every single one of you, for thank you very much for every single one of you who support my channel. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it for that one. And let me know what you think down in the comments. And yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah. So thank you very much. And I did say, oh, just another thing before I go. I said this album here, which I just realized now. They peaked at number 18 on the U.S. Yeah, 18. Peaked at number 18 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart and has been certified 6 times platinum. Wow, that's crazy. 6 times? Did not know that. That is crazy. Man. And for a debut album too, man, that's crazy. So let me know what you think, and everyone you support my channel, greatly, greatly appreciated. And like I said, this be my last video that I'm doing today. So this is my altogether fourth video altogether. So yeah, thank you very, very much for every single one of you support me, and let me know what you think, and thank you so much for supporting me, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and have a good day, and bye.